Hey guys, cool blind way back. I'm Rick.
Eric.
Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
We are here with One Piece, where we are pouring one out for Usopp.
Why? He was walking on the beach.
He's
As
dead.
a ghost?
As a ghost.
He was wrapped in a cloak. He doesn't even know what
Now
he is.
he'll use his ghost powers for good or for ill. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Are we ghost? Would we know?
If he has ghost powers, isn't this better then? Isn't that good?
It could be.
Ghost powers
Can
would be pretty
ghosts
cool.
touch each other?
Like how? Ow. That's not what I was thinking.
Everyone's gathered. Usopp speaks the truth about Nami.
Uh-oh. Usopp.
He always tells the truth.
She's been winning Arlong's favor so she could have the treasure buried in Kokoyashi village all to herself. Nami had us fooled the entire...
Quiet! Say another word and you'll regret it!
Nami killed Big Bro Usopp!
Your mouth! Never in a million years would Nami kill Usopp!
I mean, she could just let Zoro die.
Nami! What are you doing here? What are we doing here? You're our friend!
Damn you! You killed him! I watched you do it! And now... Big Bro Usopp is gone!
Yep, that's right. Because of your friend's stupidity, Arlong is preparing to kill Zoro along with his entire crew. I promise you, you stay on this island, you will die.
No, I think Luffy and Zoro
You
got
didn't
this.
see the last fight that they had. It was like a few hours ago.
His face is so hot!
Of course he is.
All this going on. And you're like, fucking, I don't care, man. Look at her.
Stab me too!
Damn it, cut the crap!
Oh.
How sad. A swordsman striking a lady. Big bros, we're all in this together, okay? This is no time to fight!
Your pal's right. Now quit your bickering and leave while you still can. Go on. Find a navigator dumb enough to join you and go to the Grand Line. Continue on your quest to find the One Piece or whatever.
Big bro Luffy!
Sleepy,
Sleep? At a time like this?
but I'm not leaving either. Night.
Huh? Yeah.
So he's like, all right, go ahead, Nami, but I'm not leaving.
Fine. Whatever! Just go ahead and die!
No.
Come on, hurry up! What's the deal? The Marines are here, we're saved!
Oh no, Marines.
Survivors from Gosa managed to contact the government and they told them what happened. Finally! It's
That doesn't look like a marine ship, does it?
That looks marine.
Okay.
Yeah.
The symbol on the sails looks
Arlong Park.
crossbonesy.
What is the world coming to when pirate scum can set up such an opulent base? Would our brand of swift and terrible justice allow us to simply overlook the decadent fortress of these unchecked brutes?
Who is this guy?
Prepare for battle at once!
Yes, sir! Is that right? Marine
Huh.
Act 77. That's right. That's what I said. Oh no! The Marines have opened fire! Arlong! Watch out!
He's gonna eat it? Holy crap, Calvin, he ate that cannonball.
So what now? Are the talks cancelled? Just leave it to us. What foolish humans they are to pick a fight with us. In our own waters, too.
Never drop your guard when you're dealing with fishmen.
Sir!
Aim for the bill. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh.
No, it's one of them! I am Commodore Purin Purin of Marines Branch number 77. Allow me to elaborate. If you wish to live, surrender immediately. What have you done to him? Kill him!
He's dead already?
No way.
Man, I thought it was gonna be a big deal. That
Yeah.
guy's not a big deal.
It's the opposite of a big deal.
Now they're
rudderless.
I really am sorry to inconvenience you like this. If one were to move a large reef directly into a strong current, what do you suppose would happen to the ocean?
What?
Put it down over there, Hachi. Right.
Man, Hachi's. Oh, I thought it was spinning. Okay.
So now this rudderless ship is headed straight to the sea floor.
But how'd they make the whirlpool? Did they make it?
Yeah, they moved the reef into the currents.
Dang, man. Well, okay, well, this is important.
Time to face the truth. There's no way to escape Arlong's control.
Definitely don't want to fight them on the water.
Nami's brilliant. In fact, she could be critical in the creation of the Arlong Empire. It's just a shame. A shame? He promised to let Nami and Kokoyashi village go while she saves up 100 million berries. That's what we agreed upon 8 years ago. I'm the kind of man promises when it comes to money.
So he'd rather gut himself and die, right?
My reason for staying here is there. I'm staying because he's staying.
Sorry to cut our reunion short, but I won't stay. My role as guide ends here.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Well, what do you think it is? Why was she crying?
I don't know. Was she crying?
She was in her heart. Do you still honestly believe that Nami could have killed Usopp?
Either he's blinded by like
Good ghost.
beauty or something, right? He doesn't even know her.
Sanji?
Yeah.
This is our only choice.
And Luffy doesn't know her super well either.
Yeah, but they were on boats. They worked together. Sanji literally does not. He saw her at a table before she left.
A manly man like me can't just turn tail and run after being saved. One step at a time. Right now, I gotta hurry and find Zoro.
He's booking.
Is that him up ahead?
Well, damn, man.
Perfect.
I always thought of her as kind of a small-time crook who wouldn't even watch a guy die, let alone kill him.
She's not small time! And she all you think
Poor Usopp.
Sorry, buddy. Oh, his teeth.
Usopp! Did Nami do all this to you?
Sorry, Zoro and I did that. No, you did. Oh, and by the way, we kind of heard you were dead, killed by Nami.
Huh?
Stupid Johnny! He was spouting nonsense that entire time!
I'm alive. Because you see, she actually saved my life.
Oh, no. Angry boy.
Sure.
Jeez,
What about a
Nami.
boy?
You sure
I
know
can
how
help
to
you
trash
with a variety
place.
of things related to boys.
Eric, what are you doing over there?
Now fess up already. What's bothering you? Something happened
I
to
didn't know
me
what direction
that.
was coming in.
Nami, I heard that you smiled with them. We both know that's rare for you. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen you smile in years. I had planned to forget about them. And I'm out!
Oh, man, you gotta be kidding. How'd you win again? Luffy, how come you have so many cards in your hand?
I don't know. Seems like more is better. The more I tried to erase them, the more I remembered.
Oh my god! Why is that your solution? It's oh my gosh.
That's a happy memory for her.
Truth is, when I was with them, the only thing
Why is the water under so much pressure?
Looks very manga.
Yeah, it's
It's like old wartime footage version of anime.
See, I don't see Sanji in any of this. Yeah, he's the one like standing up for her more, and I was like, nah, he's blinded by
infatuated.
beauty, you know?
If it were possible, I'd join up with those guys and sail around the world. Yeah, that would hit her hard. To think that someone actually showed up for her.
So that's it. That's how Nami pretended to kill me and make sure I could escape from Arlong Park.
Fine, what next? We're gonna destroy Arlong Park?
Whoa! Hang on just a second. Don't you think we better find out what's going on with Nami first?
It's no use either way.
Dang, man, everyone just shows up on this road.
Right?
Who's she? Nami's big sister.
What? Nami's sister? No wonder she's so hot!
I'll explain the situation.
Situation?
Do you mean that you can tell us why she joined up with Arlong's group?
I'll pass.
Hey, wait!
I don't care about her past.
Where are you going, Luffy?
For a walk.
A walk?
We'll hear you out. Though I can tell you right now, I don't think it's gonna change anything.
Well, I'll listen too.
I see. This is why it was hard for her.
Look! There's a marine ship at the shore! It's Bridge 16 ship!
Oh god, another one.
16.
Oh.
I'm Colonel Nezumi of Branch 16. Take me to Nami's house at once.
Nami? But why? I don't understand what's going on, Colonel.
It all goes back to 8 years ago. Up until that day, when we were still little children. Nami and I will never forget her as long as we live. Her name is Bellamere.
Ah. Well,
That purring guy was not important.
Pern was a
Exactly.
joke.
What guy? He's a Commodore. Commodore
It's important to
Purry.
show how hopeless the situation is.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like I need him to feel like he's formidable and how quickly they crushed him. The only way I get that is from a cannonball. That's it. Which I'm like, that's scary. But I didn't see him like succeed in anything. He might be fully incompetent and never been successful in a mission ever.
At the very least,
All I know.
whoever shot that cannonball was dead on.
Is that what they were aiming for? For him specifically?
It's a hell of a thing if they weren't. They hit his head.
I mean, he could have been aiming for the building in general, and that's just where it was hitting. I don't
Sure.
know. Base of the building,
I'm gonna
but
guess if that guy headshotted the leader of the park, I'm not gonna say it's coincidence. I'm gonna say he did it on purpose.
Sure.
It just didn't work.
Yeah.
You don't expect someone to catch it with their mouth and crush it.
Like, I'm sure not all Marines are equal, but it was enough of a nuisance to Kuro that he wanted to fake his own death so he wasn't chased by Marines anymore.
Yeah.
So I assume some of them are capable.
It's just annoying every day. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it could just also be, annoyance, you know? Because also Kuro killed an entire boat of Marines. Which does not bode well that any Marines are good at anything. One man seems to take them out anywhere they go.
Sure.
So, like, I don't feel like, oh man, they're formidable yet. But
I think it's the same.
they pushed some coral or whatever around. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty big deal.
Yeah. It's probably the same as like pirates. Like there are some that are awesome and some that aren't. You know.
Sure.
Probably same with the Marines, I assume.
Yeah.
In this world.
So far, has any Marine done anything? I feel like every Marine we've seen has been defeated by a few guys.
I mean, it's been years, but we know one Marine guy that we like.
Colby?
Colby. Remember Colby?
I mean,
Yeah.
he was
Back
going
in
to
the
join
day.
the Marines, but he was also a kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had dreams. I'm assuming that means that there were Marines that were.
But
up to
like,
snuff and
what was
someone's
his name?
idol.
Who was it? Armstrong, was it? Who was the axe jaw
Morgan.
guy?
Morgan.
That guy?
Yeah, he was a Marine.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? He didn't seem to be that big of a problem, right? Zoro and Luffy took care of him.
They did.
Kuro took care of a whole boat.
And hypnotized Morgan. Well, he didn't, but Django did.
Django. Yeah. Yeah, because they made him think that they killed Kuro.
Yep.
So, and then here, these guys didn't do much.
Why did the
other
Marines
Marines
leave?
are a little rat guy who doesn't want to do anything anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I want to see the Marines be scary, and then I can be like, oh, now when these guys defeat them, I'm like, that's a big deal. But so far, I'm just like, I don't like the Marines either.
They got chopped pretty quick in this. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, that one Marine who went to the restaurant didn't seem very...
And then Nozumi is obviously not great.
Which one?
Nozumi, the
the
cat
rat guy, right? Yeah.
The rat ear, yeah, my bad.
Rat
House
cat,
Marine.
Yeah. Nozumi.
He's heading to Nami's place.
Yeah, he's head of Branch 16.
Hashi is very strong.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Should just slide something on the seafloor.
Brief.
A mountain, basically.
Ripped
Like,
off a rudder.
The
I
reason
wonder
why anchors have hooks on them on the end, it's not so that they like hook on a rock and then that is what holds you, the rock. No, it's all the chain that's laying out on the ocean floor, the friction, and to just push something that size.
I love Luffy's response to all this, but I think I love Zoro's response to Luffy more, where it's just like, that's how he is. Like, there's no explanation needed.
Yeah.
He just is that way.
He is.
He will just endlessly wait for his friend to finish her business.
I love that Luffy,
Sleepy.
Sleeping now.
Luffy doesn't need to know the story or the background. Like, he feels like he knows Nami, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters.
Don't care about her past.
Yeah.
From when I met her on, that's all I care about. What's going
Nothing
on.
you can say about her will change how I already feel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's if he found someone who was a criminal before, but they've changed their ways, and then like, well, I don't care if they were a criminal before. Like, this is what I know them as, and this is who I know them to be.
Sure.
Like, remember how
people can change their ways? I just need to know what they do now.
I just remember how mad he was at Captain Kuro for betraying his friends.
The hole in the boat was just a moment of like her thinking fondly on everybody.
It was.
And Luffy's plan is to just drink it all, or what?
Well,
just hold his mouth over the hole.
She can't help what memory she finds fun.
Like, if he could create a seal right? With his rubberness.
Yeah,
but
but
it's not a
expand-
terrible idea.
I feel like it's better to like wrap his arm into it or something and
Just
like plug
expand your
it.
finger.
Yeah, not
Just
like
shove your hand through the hole,
Yeah.
make a fist, and then like pull it.
Yeah.
And just inflate both sides.
I just like that's your plan, and then he just
Yeah, him shooting around like a balloon, spraying water
I mean, when I
everywhere, and
think
filling up he filled up the boat.
I mean, that water was going to get in anyway. But
Sure,
well,
but
yeah.
When I think of fond
He did
memories
not
of
help.
people, it's not all good stuff, you know?
sure.
Sometimes the bad stuff is you think just as fondly and you miss it too.
I wonder who will fight who though,
Yeah.
because they have like I don't know. I guess those two guys are real strong, right? Like the octopus seems strong,
we have like the 3 captains.
and the fin guy seems strong.
We have the Finn guy. We have the guy that with the
And then-
long lips.
Yeah, Chew can like. I don't know if he can do anything else. He was just
We'll
real good
see.
at shooting. But like that's kind of Usopp-y.
It's like
you
an
know?
archer
So
fish.
him versus Usopp, sharpshooter versus sharpshooter.
And then like what do you put like Luffy with Arlong, and then the other two are like Zoro and Sanji, you know? Or do you have Zoro fight Arlong because he's got teeth and a sword nose, and then he has a sword that he can fight with, you know?
Yeah.
Who's gonna fight Nami?
No one at that point will.
Even at that point, where she's still gonna have to maintain appearances.
No,
In
no,
case he
no,
wins,
no.
she has to save her village.
No, they're going to her house and they're gonna find something terrible, and then it's all gonna be the deal's off or something, and then she has to fight anyway.
Yeah, Arlong and the Fishman were kind of like, it's too bad we gotta honor our deal with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't seem.
I don't know if there's a way out of it without him like not fulfilling his promise. You know what I mean?
I like that. He's like, I always fulfill my promise when it comes to money.
Yeah.
That's a very specific one.
It is.
Man, we lost Johnny and Yosaku, man. Our crew.
I mean,
They're just gone.
well, we're on an island, right?
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I don't know, right? Are we on an island? Or are we on
are.
like the main?
We are on an island.
We are on an island.
So like until they find a boat to get off, like they're not really going.
Yeah, I don't
that
want to be
far.
stuck on the Fishman Island. Ugh.
So like
Yeah, because their boat wrecked and they were stuck on that rock.
their boat wrecked, and then the Sanji boat has wrecked,
Yeah.
and did they wreck the other boat they brought in, or did they get it captured? The one Zoro
Yeah.
and
Captured.
I think
that
it's captured.
so that one's captured, and the Mary is somewhere. But I sure hope they don't take the Mary. We need the Mary,
We do need that.
you know. So I don't know how they get off this island.
Unless they take it and then we follow them and capture them.
Was this our first flashback to a previous episode? Like we watch Naruto and
Technically,
there's
there's a
lot of
flashback.
flashbacks.
Technically, there's a flashback in the beginning of every episode where they
suppose.
recap the
Yeah,
previous
I get you.
episode. But as far as like,
It's
a
like
historical flashback,
Didn't we have flashback with Usopp? Shoot, I can't remember her name. His
With the girl and the
Yeah.
and
yeah. Did it do some flashback stuff? It might have.
Now, are you?
I'm just always
saying-
afraid of anime flashbacks.
Are you saying a flashback to when they first met, or are you saying a flashback to another episode that we already saw this happen?
like when she realized that like Usopp was telling the truth, I thought she flashed back and remembered how she treated Usopp when she thought he was lying.
She might have. Yeah. Just sometimes I'm afraid when flashbacks start. I think, oh no, what if these are the entire episode? But it wasn't. This actually went longer than I thought it was going to in this episode.
Yeah, me too.
There was a part where I'm like, okay, it has to end now. No, well, we're going. But
Yeah, it ended at a part.
well, it
like,
started
look-
with talking,
Yeah,
and the whole time was basically just on that road.
that must be the main road from like the village to like Arlong
yeah.
Park or
There's
something.
only one
because-
road.
one road in the island.
Because everyone came through there.
Yeah.
Usopp came that way when he was trying to escape Arlong Park. Najoki?
Najire?
I didn't write it down.
Najiko.
Najiko, like she just showed up and found them, like
At the perfect time.
no problem, you know. And then Luffy's walking where I can only assume is the direction of the village, because I'm pretty sure Nojiko came from that direction.
Yes.
Which means he's gonna arrive there with the Marines soon.
Yep. Now, are they going to start fighting him because he's a pirate?
Not right away. They gotta find the Nami stuff, and then whenever Nami's in trouble, then Luffy will help.
Also, that group doesn't seem to care too much about fighting pirates because they're not fighting Arlong.
No,
Well-
but they're not being paid by Luffy. But do they view Luffy as a pirate yet? Where's your boat?
Does
Yeah.
Luffy have a bounty?
Yeah,
Yet?
probably not. Right?
Don't know. He's done some very conspicuous things.
He attacked and
but
left
not-
a Marine base.
Yeah.
He'd be so excited to see his wanted poster. Oh man!
You know, I kind of feel like he wouldn't care.
Yeah.
That's not what he's about.
No. He likes pirate stuff, but yeah, he redefines what pirate means. I get what you mean.
Yeah. It's not about the ego. It's about the adventure.
The friends you make along the way.
That word breaks Nami's heart. You be careful with it. All right, well, we'll see what happens next time.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed One Piece with us. We will be back next week with another episode, so make sure you subscribe here so you don't miss it. If you want to see more right now, make sure you check out blindweb.com, where you have early access, and with One Piece and some other shows we're covering, you can get 2 episodes every week. If you go beyond, over at blindwave.com. And while you're there, maybe update your recommendations and tell us what other shows and or movies we should be checking out.